here we are.
Game 2?
Oh, these maps are a lot more fun to watch.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, first of
Yep.
all, green is going to find his sheep, which is really good. Yellow is going to find his sheep too. No player's struggling with the start. I just want to show you guys, we have a lot of Argentinian specs right now watching this, and the conversation starts immediately. These guys are hyped to be watching some of the best players of their country play. Anyway, I'm going to shut them up and turn the spec chat off. And let's talk about the game.
There's two things I noticed about the maps here. Green has a great map except for the wood. His wood is forward, not in a great position. He has no other options really for a secondary wood.
Yeah.
Yellow has a great map with wood in the back, but his gold is in an ugly position. So like,
I found you at about 2 to 3 weeks
it'll be very, very
First game I saw
interesting.
was
And they
written
both
by
of them
my
have
fellow
the deer
platoon.
and the boars
3.
right near their TC.
Yeah, it seems pretty even, but the only difference is, just like you said, one player has safe gold, one player has safe wood. I'm really torn on what to think of Green's map. And Sipe, I'll give you a shout out here in a second, man. I don't like the forward stones, but at the same time, he could easily wall this next to the cliffs where the wolves are and his eagle is now.
And that gap between those two tree lines as well.
Yeah.
He can wall that.
So,
But he can be ranged on that wood from the other side. Where
like, if this was Tim, this would be a beautiful map. But it all depends on how this guy plays it. The wood is going to be really important for him. One tower would be devastating, and any archers later on in this game would be devastating here. So he needs to lock this down. If he locks down the wood, though, he's going to have the stone available, and sometimes as Mayans, you want to get on that stone and get plumed archers. Elsewhere, I mean, looking at Yellow's base, I almost like this more. He's not going to prioritize the stone because he's Aztecs, but he can have easier early walls and protect his base a little bit easier. Like, the wood is sometimes the most important resource. I kind of like that a little bit better. Sipe said, second time watching the stream. I found your YouTube 2 to 3 weeks ago. Oh, got it. Okay, so you're already on the live stream. First game I saw was Viper, my fellow countryman. Ah, so we have another Norwegian, do we? All right, man. Well, thank you for the $5. Dave, take it away.
You just don't have anything to say, so you pass
No,
it
you.
on to
I
me.
heard you go like, and then I interrupted you. So
The only problem with Yellow is if he gets denied that forward gold, his secondary gold, you have to walk a long way to get there. It's safe, but you got to walk a long way to get to that gold. And Green actually might be laming this boar. Does he see? He doesn't see the boar. Just missed the boar.
I'm kind of glad
Now
we're
he
not going to
sees
see
it.
a lame. I would prefer to see this Mezzo War with no lames, just to have it even. Yellow does have that gold behind his woodline. Like you said, that's probably his second best choice after his main gold. You can't wrap many villagers around that to collect from, so he's going to want to hold to his main gold. He's already starting the house walls a bit, and that might be before the barracks, and I talked about this in the game that there was a rehost on, so since I won't go to YouTube, I'll mention it briefly again. Aztecs can go for that strong 5 militia drush because they don't have to waste any gold getting loom. So we could see that barracks any moment now from Seko, and I don't think Green is going to be able to wall his base in time to stop any drush. There's just too much walling he'd have to do this early.
Well, he's gonna try. He's already going out for the wall in between the two wood lines there, which is exactly where he needed to go.
Okay.
And he's doing the wall between the cliff and the other wood line. And if he goes on the other side of that cliff as well, he's gonna wall off a good portion of his base. And he's gonna force Yellow to go all the way around to get in there.
You know
He
what I
knows the
would like
drush
to
is
see?
coming.
I would really like to see a defensive drush in this position for Green.
Yeah,
because
I
he
agree.
has perfect walls. The only thing that can be threatened by a drush if he gets the walls up on the left and in the middle is his wood line, because the berries are beyond the TC on the left. So all he'd need to do is just patrol his militia next to his wood villagers, and it'd be perfect. He just has to worry about his economy then. The yellow coming around the right wouldn't be an issue, so I hope he does that. If he tries to full wall this right side, that is not going to happen.
Why is he doing that, man? Come on. He obviously thinks there's a hole somewhere over there, but there's not. On the left side, like he's walling in between those two cliffs when he could just wall in between the cliff and the wood.
Lack of scouting.
So
I can
Green
understand
pushed
why you do that, though.
Green pushed one deer, and Yellow Hasn't pushed any. He has the possibility to push some though.
Yellow is on his way to Feudal. So I
Yep.
assume he's going man-at-arms. Or...
Nope. Oh, yep, one militia. Okay.
yeah, he's
it's
making
going man-at-arms.
militia. He's obviously going to lead into archers. I think this is pretty good for green, again, if he can hold. Is that villager going to go down? No, villager should
No.
be fine. In fact,
He won't
that's
be in
really
feudal
bad
fast
for
enough.
yellow. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
bad for yellow.
Really bad. Green's nervous though. He's walling behind now.
Yeah,
If he does that though, his base is gonna be safe. If he walls between the house and the TC, then, and at the backside, then yellow has to come right through the TC to do anything to green's base.
Oh, I
but
forgot
still,
to
it's a
update
lot
the
of idle
scores.
time. A lot of idle time and a lot of wood spent doing this.
Sorry I didn't update the scores stream. I can see why people were confused. Yeah, so man-at-arms is on the way in for yellow. Green...
And 2 villagers going forward. Green saw them though. Green saw
Oh.
the 2 villagers with his drush.
Okay, so he's sending the drush in, and he's going to try and do some eco-harassment. Yellow is obviously going aggressive because he went up to Feudal Age early. What green wants is a safe, fast castle. He's gone up on 28 villagers, sending 4 to gold, kind of the standard stuff for FC. What he doesn't want is a tower on this wood line, and that's exactly what yellow is placing right now. And green can't do anything to stop that for the counter tower because he is currently in the Dark Age.
Yeah, and green's doing a lot of damage with that drush, causing a ton of idle time. And this is going to be really, really messy for green.
Well, this is going to be interesting. The man-at-arms will likely come in on the right-hand side, so I guess it's good that green walled the way he did towards his TC. The tower's going to go up, and green even built an outpost to spot any tower, but he can't see it yet.
He
Not
can't
that would
see it.
help.
It's just out of range. Oh no. He's got to delete walls and go out to the wood line on the left. That's his
Yep.
only option.
Yep. Well, he sees it now, and yeah, he needs another lumber camp. Rono, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could make it. Well, this ruins... Well, it doesn't ruin, but this really slows down a fast castle. And I honestly don't think that green is going to have the food to go fast castle at all, only at 400 right now.
I hope he tries to wall with that wounded villager and we get a T90 woo coming up here.
Well, there's only one thing that can make that happen, and that would be the chat spamming T90 Woo. It works every time. Oh, he's getting close! He's getting close! Yes!
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 Called it!
Woo,
Called
woo,
it! Woo, 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 get wrecked!
Oh, that's
Oh, he's
perfect.
coming with another villager. It's dead! I called
Oh,
that.
scripted, man.
Davis. Let's go.
Nostradamus. Oh, perfect. Well done. Alright, well, 2 ranges for green. And no blacksmith yet. He's going to want a blacksmith to get some fletching. Meantime, yellow, he's going to have some time to set up his economy, man. That drush is nowhere to be found, right? I guess it died at some point. Maybe died to wolves like at one villager. But, oh, and there's a forward range for yellow. I did not see that.
Yep. And now green has a lot of idle villagers that were on the berries. He has to send them all the way out to that wood line. He's fortunate that the wood goes all the way to the edge of the map and that yellow can't come hit him, but he's forced to drop a defensive tower on the stone and forced to go to stone as well.
This is messy. This is very
Yeah.
messy. I really liked what yellow did here because the counter to his man-at-arms would be archers. He's not looking to use the man-at-arms for much longer in this game because his ranged units mass, they won't be strong, but he made some skirmishers. So honestly, he could have probably attacked this palisade wall and sat his skirmishers behind the man-at-arms to kill any archers. Currently both
Great
on
wall
35
from green.
villagers, and
On the left.
yellow has all the map control, so I'm thinking that yellow has an advantage at the moment.
You see that wall from green? Really preventing a lot of stuff over there.
Oh man, I mean, so much could have been prevented with just one single.
Is green going forward?
bit
Is
of
he
scout-
gonna tower?
Dude, this is Chinese style. I actually really like this. I don't
if
know
he
if he's
gets
gonna
a
get in.
tower on the
Oh.
backside of that wood near that gold, that'd be so devastating. But you see yellow already walling up there. Still, yeah, he's gonna wall in time. He should be able to wall in time.
Okay, stream. If you're wondering what Chinese style is, well, first of all, both players are executing Chinese style in a way. Green has gone with walls, and then he just deleted part of his wall and ran out, and he's gonna close it. And now yellow is going for full stone wall, so he can boom. He will see this tower if it goes up. And yep, there it
Yep.
is. Can he tower hop through that?
I think he might be able to.
That
Yeah,
would be
I think
sick.
he can. You're gonna have the hill
Oh.
too.
Well, yellow is already on his way back, so this is going to be really important for green. Just to delay so he can get his tower up. But if he tower hops through, that would be amazing. Alright, green's not taking the best of engagements here to start.
Once
with
the
man at
tower's
arms.
up, he'll be fine.
Yep. Oh, please
Yeah.
tower hop through. Please tower hop through.
Oh, it'd be sick if he does. Please do it.
This
Do
game
it,
would have so
man.
many highlights.
Do it, man.
I hope he can go through.
Yes,
oh,
he
he
got
got
one
one through! He got one through, yes!
Why kill the house?
No!
Hop. Hippity hop.
Okay, guys, if you're not familiar with the tower hop, go and find one of my more recent videos, which is the arena, what is it called? Aggressive arena strategy, something like that. That'll show you what a tower hop can do. I
Deco,
don't-
On the way to Castle Age.
That's so disappointing that green just started attacking with that villager once he got through. He could have lamed a little bit with stone walls. He could have started another tower. Disappointing.
Still, he can get a tower down there on the gold, which would be very, very nice. For
Excuse
him.
me.
Whoa, Jesus.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, actually, as I think about it, yellow's tower is pretty poor. It doesn't stop any tower from green. So,
It just stops green from pushing in any farther.
dude, and this is exactly what we're talking about. Yellow cannot access that one gold that's forward, and he has to go to this other gold, which is right behind.
Yeah,
his wood,
but
which
he's
is gonna
already
be difficult.
stonewalled everything. You
Yeah.
can tell they really want to win this. Because both players are just walling like crazy here.
Well, speaking of walls, I hope and pray that there will be some stone walls around these towers for green, because that will pay off in the long run. We're probably just going to see a boom from the Aztec player, boom in defense.
Yep.
Most likely. Mangonel defense, and try and get his gold back eventually to go Eagle Warriors. But this has been a really cool game.
I feel like Mayans might have the advantage if both players are going for boom. Just because their composition is a bit better in like a late game fight.
Well,
In a 1v1 anyway.
the one thing that's going to help the Mayans is going to be the plumed archers, but the early eagle rush from Aztecs, because they can get up to the Imperial Age so fast, is incredibly strong. So if we see
Yeah.
stone walls from green,
Yeah,
he has
that's
to
what I'm
time
thinking.
now the stone wall is base and stonewall in most of his resources. If he stone walls, then things are looking great for him. Not to mention he already denied yellow's gold. He's going to have crossbow and
Ooh,
bodkin.
panic
so,
walls from yellow here.
Yeah.
And that gold at the back for yellow, he can't put many villagers on that gold. It's going to be so tough for him to collect gold. He needs to get the front one back somehow. Maybe a castle. He's on stone right now. So maybe like a castle to take care of those guard tower or watchtowers. I don't know.
The one thing that green knows is that yellow is scared that he's going to run in, which implies that yellow doesn't have any type of military to defend at the moment. Because if you quick wall with that many villagers building the stone, and you see your guy doing that, then you can assume he doesn't have anything behind to stop
Yeah.
you. But green still hasn't hit the castle age, so this is giving y'all a little bit of time to get the mangonels and get the TCs going. He does have 2 TCs right now, and he could go for a third if he wants.
Green's probably seeing all these stone walls and being like, come on, man.
I thought this was the Argentinian Cup, not the Chinese Cup.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. I love how green garrisoned archers in that tower. So it's going to do decent damage to that mangonel, especially with the hill bonus.
Yeah, that Mangonel's going to need to be repaired. And I don't think green is going to want to let up on this area because he has a lumber camp there just so he can keep the forward vills.
Like this mangonel, if it doesn't get repaired soon, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
And it's not doing too much damage to that tower. 5 archers in there now.
This Clancer, thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for the hypes in the chat, guys. Green is looking pretty good at the moment, and that is FedEx in this situation. I think he's in a better position. We'll see if Yellow can climb his way out of this small hole.
2
he's in.
TCs for him right away, green. So he's gonna have a pretty good boom, and he has He has access to gold. That's the huge thing right now. 2 mangonels out from yellow, so he's already forced yellow to waste a lot of res on those mangonels just from the forward towers.
And what we're gonna see is a Mangonel for green. All he needs is just one Mangonel shot. He can kill both of those almost.
With the
He's
hill
delaying.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Pick off that villager. Yep.
Oh, that was a really good snipe from yellow.
Will he
Another
get the
village coming
Mangonel?
around.
No.
I think this one... Oh, another villager going down. I was going to say, I think this one tower will go down. The green's making the mistake of not focusing that repair villager. So one tower's gone down. Still doesn't mean the gold is safe, but...
Look at the
Small
walls
victory for
from
yellow.
green. He's taking the map, man. Taking them
Oh,
prisoners. He's just,
man!
this is my map. If you're gonna wall up like that, he's literally walling half the map.
I love it. I honestly love it. And I, again, expect my entire chat to be filled with walls.
You know what the counter to wall is, guys? The counter to a wall rush is a wall rush, and not a walrus.
Yeah, not a walrus. Walrus that was only effective back in 2003. This is
I
present
love-
day.
I love what green is doing as well. He's positioning archers every so often along the wall, crossbows rather, to see if yellow's gonna try and escape.
Yep.
So he spread them out. He's got to keep that one group a little more spread out though, because there's a mangonel coming. Donna, 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 Donna.
Oh! Get wrecked, green.
Jesus. Oh,
The
he escaped with a
skirmisher's still
skirmisher.
alive.
1 HP, 1/30th of a skirmisher. There we go.
He's lived to tell the tale.
We in there.
I love what green has done here, but still, that hill is so important. That Magano should be dead. But anyway, he's 10 vills behind.
If he walls the remaining section and then it goes super cheek style and goes fortified walls, like
He needs-
even if yellow gets up earlier and goes eagles, what is he gonna do? He's gonna have to make forward siege workshops, make some rams, get through there, etc., etc.
Well, yellow is gonna give us that example because he's clicked up. He's clicked up, man.
And green is walling the rest of the map.
Yeah, I know. Imagine if green, do you see where he's walling right now? There's that small gap next to the wood.
Yeah.
If he doesn't scout that, that could be game over. Oh man, come on, green. I hope you
man.
complete the walls. Yeah, he will.
Oh my god, man. This map
Oh.
is my map. It's your map.
Oh man, shameless.
That goes
dude.
building a castle. Building a castle. Where is it? Oh, it's on the gold.
Oh, that's
Okay.
smart.
But still, he can like. He's just been denied from that gold for so long. Did he buy his way up? He must have bought his way up to Imperial Age.
I think he
He
sold
only had
some stone.
4 or 5 villagers on the other gold.
Yeah, he had 2 stone piles. The one was on the TC, so he
Ooh,
collected all
2
of that.
HP
and that's
mangonel.
gone.
2 HP mangonel. Shoot! No.
Yep. And so basically he's been selling stone, and now he's chopped the wood to get that gold. So I think he's done a really good job, all things considering. I think green, well, he doesn't have a castle. So if he hasn't been massing plumed archers, I think he should also go eagles, but I don't know.
Mayan Eagles,
Then
once
it-
they have full upgrade, have a bit of an advantage on Aztec Eagles.
But then again, man, eagles can't attack over walls, so if he wants to take his time and boom at the moment,
Yep.
then maybe he would want to go plumed archers and just collect as many resources as possible.
I don't think yellow expects the level of walling that's going on right here. Is he gonna take out this mangonel green? Are you gonna take out that mangonel? Are you bugging out
Oh,
on
the
cliff?
friendly fire! Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, this battle doesn't really matter. If there is one hole, green could be in trouble, and he is going for eagles. So let's talk about relics. Does anybody have relics? 1 relic for yellow. Green is snagging the one that was closest to yellow. There's another one in the middle next to the mangonel. The rest
Wall
are
the
behind
gap.
green's walls.
Green wall the gap.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
he's gonna
saw
go
that,
right
but
now.
I didn't talk about it.
That was it. That's the word. Saul. You say Saul instead of saw.
He didn't wall it. I'm sorry.
That's the
Oh,
word.
he didn't wall it!
He didn't do it!
What are you doing? Build a
Man!
market! Build a market now! He's not gonna know the Eagles are there. You gotta be kidding me, Green.
Man, dude. Get one hit! He hit it
One
once.
hit. One hit
It's still
does
there,
nothing.
21 HP. It's not gonna last very long.
Oh, I mean, he does have pretty good base. Like, he has 2 castles here. But why on earth, man? Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
That's so unfortunate. Like, he just secured all the map, and then he had one hole. Ah, there's always a hole.
Well, he's
Going
gonna
into plumed archers,
stonewall.
though.
I'm gonna stonewall a little bit more. Honestly, if I'm yellow, I think about sending a villager in through the wall now. That way, if he
Yep.
re-walls this at some point, you basically have the map.
He's got a
still.
Green's got a Vil on the right, so he could conceivably sneak over there and at some point
I wonder
re-wall
what he's
that.
planning on doing with this Vil.
Maybe making a TC over by the gold. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Well, yellow's trying to go in with his eagles, but he's meeting Trump. And Trump's like, get out of here.
Also, green has villagers on the top side near yellow's base, so
Oh.
if he wants to go into eagles or something, he could make a few barracks over there and then flood them into raid. But we'll see if he can survive this initial push from yellow.
Crewmate, these are 2K plus players on Voobly, so this is very much an expert level. Both of these guys are from Argentina, and as far as I know, this is the Argentina Cup, and this is the semifinal. Later we're going to have, well, I don't know if I'll be around to cast it, but Nikov and, crap, who was it? Was it Mio?
Monos.
Monos, okay. Yeah, both good players there as well. So it looks like Plumed Archers was the choice for green, and I'm pretty sure he researched some of the Eagle defense upgrades, so maybe he thought
Yep.
against that. But the problem for Plumed Archers is
Rams.
when Rams come out, exactly, you're just patrolling these units, and Rams are such a strong meat shield, so I don't know if green has the numbers to be able to engage these Eagles at the moment, especially if he's fighting uphill. But we'll see. He's gonna go for another castle on this
He's trying to
hill.
re-wall. He's trying to re-wall.
Go!
No.
T90 babe!
You need a T90 Gabe, not a T90 Babe.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gonna die.
You talked about it. I like how green is collecting some of the stone from yellow because he knows yellow isn't going to be on it. I like that a lot.
And Aztec Eagles, much worse against plumed archers than Mayan Eagles, because they don't get the HP. So you just gotta keep, like, you can take them down fairly fast, you just gotta keep running away.
Yeah.
Not let them close in on you.
Well, that's exactly what yellow wants at the moment, though. He wants the plumed archers to run away so his trebs can take out green's castles. So luckily for green, he has that extra stone so he can repair, and he's done a good job of keeping the castle on almost full
But how is he
HP.
gonna kill these trebs?
I don't know, man. Maybe with the
Yeah,
villagers.
it's gonna be tough.
He's going with bills, but does he have enough blooms?
Man.
Rewall while you're at it.
dude.
Rewall.
Dude, he's gonna lose the castle, he's gonna lose all the villagers, just because one stupid idiot woman couldn't wall that tiny little gap.
It's always the woman.
Always the woman. Another castle coming up from green. Maybe not the smartest decision,
What?
putting a castle there with 3
Don't build it
trebuchets.
there, man.
Gonna repair that, okay. Better
There's
decision.
one Mangonel coming in from yellow, and this one Mangonel could pack a punch because those
Look
plumed
at-
archers are stacked.
Yellow wasn't even concerned with the castle. He was attacking the plumed archers with his
Yeah.
trebuchets.
Yeah, yellow's done everything right at the moment, guys. Keeping the map control. Honestly, he should be thinking about this capped ram, but
Green's
focusing
coming
on
up
all
with
the
more
eagles.
villagers. What's going on?
I have no clue, man.
Green!
Oh, the Mangonel in the choke point. Almost killed half of them.
He's building up the critical mass of plumed archers here, though.
Yeah, it's true.
And if he
that
can
Mangonel will
hold,
go down. He's getting hoardings
if he
as
can
well.
hold,
He's just built
These
2
workshop
extra mining
coming up.
camps.
villagers going down to treb shots, plumed archers going down to treb shots.
I don't know, man. I think that green's gonna hold this, believe it or not.
We'll see.
It's amazing the attention to detail these guys have. Oh, the plumes!
No, dude, that's why you gotta hit stop before you try and move them back, because they'll bug
Yeah.
out like that.
Yeah, the attention to detail has been really cool. You see the repair villagers from yellow forward. There's that one capped ram, which could be really bad for green, and most likely will be bad for green. All of these villagers trying to get to the extra gold. I love the Mezzo matchup though. Yellow
He's
has
taking
done
tread
everything
shots
right.
to the dome on all of these plumed archers. Good
And
from
they're
yellow to engage with those trebs.
And the ram there as well. I mean, these eagles aren't taking any damage, and now the plumes have to run back again. Now,
What are these YOLO siege workshops?
and do you think yellow should be using the trebs versus the castle or the plumes? I feel like he should have been going after the castle.
Well, if he had gone after the castle in the first spot, then he could have tried to engage with the eagles over there, but he can't engage under those two castles. And now green, dropping siege workshops everywhere, and he's actually created a nice little choke point for himself.
Yeah, I think that that's exactly what he wanted to do.
And he's got the massive plumed archers that we were talking about before, and ooh, it's turning. The game is turning.
What a game here.
I can
4
feel it.
castles for green. So many plumed archers. This is exactly where you want to be
The
as a
Rams
Mayans
don't
player
even
now.
stand a chance anymore.
Yeah, wow. But Siege Ram is on the way in. But finally a treb has gone down for yellow. And we thought green was maybe throwing this one with the hole in the wall, but
Oh,
maybe he was
man,
just
it's
debating
turning
yellow.
around. It's turning around. Green has the advantage, I think, now.
Yeah, definitely does. And I think if you're yellow, you need to think about packing up these trebs and just going back. But what you don't want to do if you're yellow is give green the hill, because if green's running down this hill, it'll be so much easier for him to take the fight. As Siege Ram's now coming in for green as well. What a game we have here. Yeah, Siege Ram gonna be important.
Oh, so many eagles, though, but they're going to get shredded. If
Yeah,
green takes this
they're
engagement
one-shotted at this
properly,
point.
they're going to get shredded, man.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trying to
doing
bring
a
the
great
siege
job.
ram in to soak up fire.
He doesn't have enough siege rams, and the trebs
Look
are
how
gonna
many
run away.
plumes there are.
Yeah.
They're
You
so
need-
cheap to produce, too.
I could be wrong here, but I think the number is 50 plus plumed archers, and then you want some rams, like 10 to 20 rams with that. I think it was 50 or 60 plumed archers is the critical mass. And versus Aztecs, it's going to be very difficult for the Aztec player to do anything.
I feel like
unless they have a lot of
yellow,
siege rams.
yellow at this point should be trying to bust into the left side of green's base with a couple rams, or the
Yeah.
right side, away from that plumed mass, because he's already found out that green doesn't really have anything to counter the rams, except for these like 80 plumed archers.
That's a good
So
point.
if he starts busting down walls on either side, then he has more avenues for his eagles to go in and potentially raid green's
the
economy.
The plumed archers, unlike eagles, they need to be masked to like do something in big fights in this matchup.
Yeah.
So if he sends in 5 eagles to, woodline or a gold,
Man,
green's
the
gonna have to send
plumes.
20 plumes to deal with those eagles
This is
effectively.
ridiculous, the amount of plumes he's getting out. 80 now.
This is
He just keeps producing.
this is amazing Age of Empires right here. This has been great
Let's
defense
go.
from green. I
So
think yellow is
what-
gonna go elite skirm now.
Yellow should go
Because-
onager, dude.
I think he should as well, but
Does he have
he's
the
researching
gold?
Bodkin. Well, 1 relic, and he doesn't have all the extra
Also-
gold piles, so.
Oh,
guess not.
he's finally attacking the sides with his rams. So he's attacking the left side, gonna get that monastery down, maybe snag a relic, grab some of the other relics as well, and try and get that gold count out. But now green is free, and this is
Okay.
bad news for yellow. Yellow should start walling his base more.
I know this isn't a huge deal, but I would really like to see green build a gate now.
Yeah.
He has the opportunity to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
don't
just
let them in.
build a gate, because
We've been here
if,
before.
if eagles run in and get into your economy and you get caught off guard, gonna be bad news for you, because all your plumed archers are attacking just 2 rams.
Look how many eagles yellow has now too.
Yeah, question is, where will yellow go? Where will it
Green
go
with
in the hole?
93 military. And if yellow has a hole somewhere in his base here, this is bad news bears.
Wood is fine, at least. And you know what? He could run by the gold, I think. There's a hole there, right? To the right of the mining camp? Maybe not.
Yeah, skirmishers out now from
Ooh,
yellow.
had an opportunity to trap. He still does with the
Yeah.
cliff. I didn't pay attention. Too much going on. Yeah, just 100 military from green. No big deal. Mainly plumed archers. Green's gonna go eagles now to complement his plumes, which is perfect now that he sees elite skirms.
This is such an interesting matchup here. Look at these! These are like karambits, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think that green needs to get some eagles here because the skirmishers could do some damage, but with rams in front for both players, the skirmishers are just attacking the rams.
Those eagles are just getting shredded. This would kill an army of huskarls, let alone eagles.
Yeah, seriously, on the hill? Almost 100 plumed archers? Yeah, try and
He's
stop
having
that.
trouble controlling the like 3 groups as well. you can see
only
like
group
units
so
are going
much.
everywhere.
I think the forward walls,
boy.
even though he slightly failed, I think the forward walls were what made the difference here because he has he had 2 extra gold piles.
Look how
It's
many
paying off
relics
now.
Green has now too. He's got 3, I think.
Yeah, the mangonels are there for the skirmishers. There are eagles there for green as well, so keep that in mind. It's going to be that much more difficult for yellow because he's going to be dealing with eagle warriors.
Dude!
Come on, green!
Yeah,
Don't
like
tease
he had
us like
so
this.
many up. We were
Like,
just
what are you
both
doing?
waiting for it. I could feel the anticipation there.
He just killed like 1 or 2 of his own eagles.
Oh, Garland War's just now coming in from yellow. Even after he lost most of his eagles.
I
Not
feel
the greatest.
like, I mean, certainly that's an important upgrade, but he
Yeah, if
didn't
you
have
can't
many
close in on the-
opportunities to
on
get
the
in
plumed
close.
archer,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the attack didn't really matter.
What else can be said about this? All you have to do is look at the middle of the map and all those freaking plumed archers.
Yeah.
And that'll explain how the match is going right now. Plus Elite Eagle Warrior with El Dorado, it just adds to that.
Well, okay, so eagles are strong if they get in close to plumes. But there's so many plumes, and the plumes keep hitting and running that it's near impossible for yellow. I was gonna say yellow could try and go for one more fight, but he just doesn't have enough.
what a great performance there, holding
Wow.
on even though he let him through the wall.
Yeah, seriously. 3 trebuchets he was dealing with. He did lose a castle. You send villagers like into the line of fire to get to the extra gold and everything.
Those forward walls from Green just enabled so much. Like he could, instead of running out of a wood line, he could go to the back wood. He could take gold on the right. He could take a couple relics. He forced yellow to come in through that choke point.
Yeah. It
They
was
were just really nice.
maybe the forward walls wouldn't have meant as much if the golds were in different spots, but green had 2 extra gold piles. Like they're not even fully collected at this point. I'm pretty sure that yellow is out of his gold. So another important point was that green got all that extra stone because he's at 4 castles now. He had 5,
Yep.
right? So a lot of extra stone for plumes, and that was perfectly played. And there was a lot of cool moments in that. When green went forward with the tower hop, he denied yellow's gold for a very long time. Yellow was forced to go to an early imp castle as Aztecs, which is not normally what you do. Normally you get that up later, so probably affected yellow's decision making, and in the end, FedEx wins the best of 3.
Those were some sick games.
Yeah,
Those are really nice games.
yeah, I agree. That was amazing. So 251 kills for green.
The army
eco
count,
stats.
108.
Yellow actually had more gold.
Ridiculous. Yep.
Actually had more of everything except stone. Yeah, 108 versus 74. That was pretty cool.